Yes! Have you actually gotten to mess with the map editor yet? I have not.
No. I don't think
I haven't made any maps in like
I didn't
forever.
even, after 11 years of StarCraft 1, I never did either, so.
Upper left, Protoss player winning that game with that sick build that Artos and I are going to steal. We have
Starter Squirtle.
eager to get back to those finals again. See how far he can get. In the bottom right, the champion of DreamHack defeating Pult. His ID is an antipsychotic.
ThorZaIN.
I think you need some ThorZaIN right now.
I know. I think I've actually lost my mind.
All right, so let's see what these guys want to do here. I think that for sure Squirtle's going to get double gas.
Would it be hilarious if we proxy barracks him again? Squirtle loses.
Yeah.
He's like, God, come on, man.
It's like, seriously? Really? But ThorZaIN doesn't play like that, so he's going to go ahead and probably just expand himself. Yeah, it looks like he's going for a one-rack expansion. Whereas Squirtle is going to be, you know, his standard play, I think.
Actually, both these guys not really having impressive records on this map. Nobody over 60.
Yeah. And ThorZaIN going to go ahead and expand. Weird place for the core, I have to say. That's like a place where,
location.
Yeah, whenever I see people put tech on the side of their base as Protoss, I'm like, you know, there's this thing, it's called a medevac. You're not going to believe it, but it's a dropship and a medic all in one. And, you know, it can hold, you're not going to believe this, 8 Marines or 4 Marauders or some combination thereof, and then they're going to come out, stim, and kill your core, and then you can only make Zealots. So.
That's like a StarCraft 1 tick to have stuff hug the corners of your base.
Yeah.
I mean, putting pylons there is fine, so you know about a drop, but
Terrans don't drop you in StarCraft 1, really. You know,
yeah,
like Vultures, and they go for the line, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Marines for the line. Or, well, no, not Marines, but anyways.
Who's your tired guy?
Me.
Yes, you are. Second barracks on the way. ThorZaIN, this would be such a big deal for EG if he moves in. What? Uh-oh.
He's doing it tasteless.
Spaghetti-o.
4 axes, and this is going to be safe against, you know, just in case Squirtle goes like 4-gate that he did before against ThorZaIN, actually. Game 2 against ThorZaIN before he went 4-gate. This would be safe against that. You know, you're going to have so many Marines as long as you get your bunkers up, you know, use your SCVs correctly. Should be no prob. Easy peasy. But he's going for that fast expansion.
Putting that Stalker is like safe, man. Stand into the light.
He's afraid of the dark.
He's afraid, yeah.
He's getting a tan.
All right, Squirtle, show us. What are you going to do? Do you think he could use that build from the previous game? Game 1?
You know, he might. He might. Oh, quick robo. Okay, so, you know what, Antigua Shipyard, he might just be going for his standard Colossus Stalker style that he's just so good at. Squirtle, one of the players that, him and Genius really are the two that still will go just Colossus
2-base
only.
Colossus, yeah.
Yeah, like just sit there and make Colossus, and sometimes they'll take third, sometimes they'll kill you on 2-base, depends what's going on. And they'll like make more than 3 Colossus, which is something that has become increasingly rare over the past several months.
All right, the Nexus is almost completed. As you can see, he's now moving out with the Zealot, the Stalker.
And
do a little
that
peek
Stalker is actually going to die, I think. ThorZaIN didn't see it. That's
he
too
saw
bad.
1 Marine.
ThorZaIN actually.
All right, he's moving out now. Oh, Robotics Bay on low ground.
You know, if ThorZaIN had caught that Stalker, that would have been really good for him. The Stalker is something pretty crucial in holding, you the 4 racks pressure. And the robotic spade is being made tasteless on
the low ground, which is just shocking, I guess.
That's like a funny place to put it, but all right. I mean, if he scans, it's going to be the main, not the natural, I would say.
The Zealot's gone down.
And now with 3 stalkers, if that was 2, it would be a lot easier.
He wants to go to this high ground and then just control from there.
Yeah, good choice. Squirtle with more and more stalkers. Yep, definitely looks like his stalker Colossus style that he's so good at,
What are your thoughts on this? Because we don't really see this very much anymore.
It can be a bit unforgiving, but it's super powerful. If you end up not controlling your stalkers correctly and you lose Colossi to Vikings, and if you don't lay your force fields just right, Marine Marauder just tears through stalkers. Like, stalkers have no chance. They're like completely a backup unit for this. So you just have to be really, really careful with it.
All right, the reactor is going to connect to the starport very soon here. Note he's hiding the Colossi in the top center.
Now,
and he's going to do, it looks like a 2-base timing here, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually skipping additional gases at his natural and skipping Colossus range. So this is going to be a 6-gate, 2 or 3 Colossus timing. And by the speed of this Colossus, I would say it's going to be a 3 Colossus timing with no range. And you know what? This is actually, I think he's doing this specifically. I don't think this was 100% pre-planned. Probably Colossus style was, but I think he's doing it specifically because ThorZaIN went for the 4-rack. So the chance of him really having Vikings very low. He's got a ton of Marines, so
that's smart.
You don't really need the range as much. He's not going to have as many Marauders. He's going to be so Marine heavy that you can just shred it. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Uh-oh, and ThorZaIN's actually getting that 3rd command center. So this is going to
this could be bad.
Yeah, this is going to make it more powerful. And it looks like, okay, yeah, it is just a 2 Colossus timing.
And I believe you can warp into the main there. Can you check on your computer, Atosis?
Just barely not.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, my God, he just missed it. Wow.
All right, here we go, Tasteless. More bunkers going up.
Good luck, ThorZaIN. This one's going to be tough.
That's right. He's got to move these stalkers back a bit. Let those Zealots get in the front to tank the damage.
And he totally is.
Oh, man. Really good play here by Squirtle.
Oh, man. Really good play. The Colossus just doing fantastic.
Those force fields not doing as well as maybe they could have.
And remember, he doesn't have a lot of force fields here, guys.
Stim is only halfway done, by the way. This is a super quick timing. Very powerful. So it's going to be hard to engage him at all. Just got to micro these Colossi, not let them die. And in fact, he's not even targeting down the Vikings. He says, forget it, I just need to kill these ground units. And in fact, if he kills them quick enough, they're not going to even pop out quick enough to kill this stalker bunch.
I think that's it, man. I don't know if ThorZaIN can recover from this. How sad. I mean, he was actually so close to getting through here. You know, such an epic game against Gumiho.
Yeah.
Now watch, he's just going to micro the Stalkers and the Colossi up to where the barracks are. Then that's basically a GG. Well played. Squirtle will move on. And ThorZaIN, one of our only foreign players, is out of the GSL Code S.
That's right. Drops to the round 2 of Code A. Which, guys, don't worry. Even if he loses in round 2, you don't go down to Code B. You get to play from round 1 of Code A the next season. So,
yep.
ThorZaIN's still safe for now.
And ThorZaIN, of course, a really good sport.
Yeah. Very manner guy. Saying well played to Squirtle, because you know what? Squirtle played really well.
He did.
Strong showing today by Squirtle. Lost 2 games to crazy all-in, and everything else looked kind of one-sided, to be honest.
Congratulations to Squirtle. That's too bad. I do like that build, though, from Squirtle. That's smart.
Yeah, I liked all his builds here today. He really knows what he's up to.
ThorZaIN's very, very middle of the road. I don't want to say, like, too predictable, but he's not going to take a risk.
Yeah, he doesn't take too many.
You know, it's like with Hydra. Occasionally, it's like, well, I mean, how often does Hydra cheese? You know, how often does he actually practice a cheese?
Often, yeah.
You know, so
they're strong macro players that make good decisions. You know, they prefer that style. So,
but there's this level of predictability with that. You know,
sure.
That build we saw there, that's not some build that you generally transition out of easily. He's saying, all right, this attack with the 2 Colossi is going to win the game no matter what.
Yeah.
So.
And he was right, actually, against that build. I'm fascinated by the way that went down. I'm gonna have to go back.
How many sentries does he have when he does that? Is it 4? or 5?
Well, he has 2 for a really long time, and then he warps in some more later. I'm not sure the exact numbers on that particular build, but it's neat that he does it without range. He hits before stim, against the 4 barracks pressure. What a great, strong build.
I love it. Good stuff. Good games today, too. I think the best by far was ThorZaIN against Gumiho. Check that one out for sure.
Yeah, that was pretty sick, actually.
Pretty awesome.
And Keen Squirtle game 1 was good, too, on Daybreak.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a pretty good one.
Let's take a look at the results for the sake of summary here. As you can see, Keen getting out first. Squirtle barely getting out here. ThorZaIN barely losing. And Gumiho, I'm sorry you played so well, but somehow you just do not get
I know, right? I felt like Gumiho actually played
from here.
so well today, but yeah, he's out. Really stellar series. This was actually a really good day of Code S.
It was. It was a great day.
Yeah.
And, of course, our first day here at Code S for this season, so thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow, we have more StarCraft 2 action, Group D. It will be MVP Sick, Suhoshin, am I saying that right?
Yep.
Happy and Genius. Damn, that's
Great
a
group.
wicked badass group.
I love every one of those players, actually. Those are 4 of my favorite players right there.
Wow.
Sick. Wow. Can't wait.
Wow. Cool. Well, we will be here tomorrow to deliver that awesomeness for you. And thank you for bearing with us today. We're about as jet-lagged as ThorZaIN is right now from that trip. But you know what? It was worth it. It was a lot of fun.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Follow us on Twitter. I'm Artosis. He's Call Me Tasteless. Thank you for watching the GSL.
Yes, and thank you to our new sponsors at Bonjour, Jay. And
Jay.
we will be back tomorrow with more awesome action here at the GSL Code S. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.
Go back a couple years. I hope time won't forget all the people I've come to know. Just to feel something more. If I could do this over, I'd make it last forever and keep it all together. But every day I think about the same time.
GSL